Hey everyone, Ethan with Planned right here. Just want to do a little walkthrough of a casita we worked on not too long ago with a client earlier this year. So he wanted to build a casita, but more geared towards being a pool house, somewhere where as they build their pool, that people can go in, grab some food if they need to, clean up, whatever it may be, hangout area, a little living room in there. But of course, somewhere where if somebody needs to stay there, they have a full area to live, a little kitchenette, a bathroom, a little sleeping area. So pretty standard. We see a lot of these out here. Become very, very popular. It's easy, quick square footage in a way, somewhere where, especially with how expensive homes have been lately, it's a great place for your kids to go if they can't find a place, or for the in-laws, of course, to come move in. Yeah, this is something all of you know. Anyways, this one I thought turned out great. My client was really happy with it. We were able to fairly closely copy the design of the existing house, or at least play off of it enough to where it looks pretty natural here. So first off, this 3D render that I'm using here is utilizing what's called ray tracing. Some of you may have heard of it, may be familiar with it. It's pretty popular with video games. It's for 3D rendering specifically, and it just helps things look very, very realistic based on lighting and reflections. So it looks very good, this picture, this render. This isn't something that I'm able to share with my clients other than screenshots, pictures, whatever it is. Not something they can navigate. 3D viewer models that I share with all my clients and that you can even view on my site. Use a more simplified rendering technique that we'll go to here in a second. Reason being, ray tracing is extremely demanding on the computer. Not many computers can run it, let alone run it well. You have to have a specific graphics card. So mine does run it. It can definitely struggle, especially as I'm recording at the same time. So this is my third or fourth take now. It keeps crashing. So I'm only going to show a little bit here, and then we'll switch to a regular rendering technique. Now with that out of the way, first off, of course, the front of the casita, great access, lots of light. These are all sliding doors, which is just awesome. So as they have people over, to be able to open all this up and prep food in the kitchen area and have a little hangout here with a couch, whatever it is, this will be wonderful. So just to zoom in quickly, of course, we have our little kitchenette, barn door here to the living area, or the sleeping area, I should say. So this is a full kitchen with a pantry. Anyways, we're going to kick back to the regular rendering technique. We tweak a few quick settings, just so that you can see what's going on and I don't crash again. So there's a lot of neat settings that are able to be adjusted here within what I use for Chief Architect. And this is something that I've really had a good time using and showing my clients to be able to really show off these homes, these renders. Well, I guess the designs that I've been working with clients with these renders has been incredible. If you're interested in this sort of offering, please reach out. I've had a number of clients I've worked with and continue to work with that reach out because of these renders. This is not something that others offer. So anyways, back to the casita, back inside again. So you can see the difference in the rendering technique. No more of those reflections, that aluminum, right? So this is the type of render you usually are able to see with those 3D models. When you open up those 3D models to take a look at, make sure that under rendering techniques on the left side, you hit standard. It will bring in more textures. You'll be able to actually see the flooring versus just gray or something, right? So anyways, great little size casita here, little mini split. Here's our sleeping area. Now these wall-mounted air handler mini splits, this may not be what they go with. It's a little bit tight with the flat trusses up here, but you can very easily fit. They have ducted mini split systems that sit up above your ceiling, which is really neat. So you get all that efficiency of a mini split without the big ugly thing on your wall. I've got one up here. So good little bedroom with that barn door in the front and a full bath with laundry. So they'll be doing a stacker here, but you have a full bathroom. I didn't go through and really furnish much of this. This is just enough to give you kind of an idea. And then we've got a small walk-in closet. The back here is a little utility room. So over here will be the water heater and the electrical panel. So, and well, it looks like we have the soft water, the electrical panel, and the water heater, the small tankless water heater. So let me cut the top off real quick, and then I'll slow down a little bit so I'm not throwing it, so you can see. So, little sky view here. I won't talk as much. So full bathroom, little utility room. We've got a closet, a full walk-in. The bedroom, living room space in here. So to give an idea on some of these dimensions, and hopefully you're able to see everything I'm doing here. I realize that some of this may be cropped poorly. Let me bring it over here. Okay. So some of the size here, it is a small space. Now 9 foot is smaller than I think most of us would like. It's more than I generally like. This was the space we had to work with here. It is a small casita. The overall size is I think a 20 by 25-ish. Let me see, 20 by 25, yeah, almost on the nose. So we have our kitchen, 10 by 11 space. That's not terrible for a small kitchen. You could see in the 3D view better how much is fitting well. Now 9 feet here to here is tight. You could see that within the 3D model. This does look tight. So this becomes a good area for a couch potentially back here if you wanted to. You could put it here. I'd probably put something more in this area. It would be small. Anyways, I won't go into detail there. This is very much up to them what they want to do. They may end up putting a kitchen table here and leaving it like that. You have options. But we do have a good sized bedroom. 10 by 13 and a half. That's not terrible. 10 by 10 bedroom it's a little small. It's funny enough actually what my office here is. It's what the bedrooms in my house are. Standard track home build, they're usually 10 by 10 bedrooms. 13 and a half gives some needed length there, which is great. Becomes a good spot here for the bed. And you've got some length. I think our master is like a 13 by 17-ish or 12 by 17, somewhere around there. So a good sized bedroom if you want some ample space without going crazy. A 12 by 12 is about where I like to sit. Now going to a 14-14, even a 15-15 is really nice. It adds a lot more space. It's great for a kid's room where you maybe have 2 kids in there with a dresser and they play with their toys in that area. That's where you want to see probably a 14-14, 15-15. That'll be pretty comfortable. So anyways, little casita here. This won't be a long video. Just wanted to kind of give a brief look at some of the casita work that we've done so you can kind of get a picture. Now to be clear as well, most of the projects I do not go and I fill in trees, plants, all this other stuff. This is very much more for renders, pictures that I'm throwing up online, obviously marketing things. Most of the plan sets or the actual projects I'm doing don't get this detailed. So just as a heads up, if you do want this more detail, that's fine. I can help out with that. If you want me to get pretty particular with the renderings, I charge additional, just as a heads up. Anyways, just remember that at the end of the day, our entire focus here at PlanDried is to help you get permits so you can build your home. That is our primary focus. The 3D, being able to see what it looks like, that visualization, that is all just perks of working with us. So anyways, again, Ethan with PlanDried. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Have a great day. Bye.